Can't feel my face right now, Damon. Nah, let me stop. One of them kind of weekends, huh, man? One of them. We got to call them a weekend when they finish like that, man. Yeah. But hey, here we are. We are black, man, on another Tuesday, bringing you more information and most inspiration right here on Grand Day Baltimore. For all the zoners out there zoning in on Zone 16 Network, man, I am Joseph Garner, and that's my co-host with the most over there, Damon Williams in the building, man. We doing the thing today, man. Doing the thing. We had a late night last night, zoners. You might be able to hear it in our voice. We experienced something for the first time for myself, Damon. I don't know about you, man. Went to you ever been in the Capitol building like that before?
Not in Annapolis, no. No, not in Annapolis. No. I've been all over Annapolis. I've never been in City Hall in Annapolis.
Yeah, that was actually a dope experience, man. Getting down there for lobbyist night, doing some work for AFT. So, shout out to AFT Maryland out there. You know, all out. Hopefully, some zoners picked up something from last night, man, and they watching things right now, man. We appreciate all of you guys for zoning in. Hey, right now, don't forget to smash that thumbs up for us. Smash that like, that subscribe. All of that good stuff, man, because we here, man. We got the stuff to talk about today, Damon. Now, you got what you wanted, Damon.
I did.
You got what you wanted.
No, not really. No.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, it's back being cold, but it's not. I want real snow.
All right, well, hey, for this Tuesday, February 13th, man, it's about 45-ish, 46 degrees out there right now. They call it a wintry mix. We're getting a little bit of rain, a little bit of snow. It's nasty out there right now, brother. What's going on, man? What is going on? You called for this.
I did.
And now it's here.
It's not enough.
You want more?
The snow has stopped.
You want more. Now,
more snow.
Zoners, I know you guys out there, so you probably saw this morning when you woke up. Let me go ahead and pop it up on there. Going on down in the studio today. So, remember Damon is on a little pause. He on the delay. That was around, I'll give it like 30-ish. Oh, yeah. But then, what I mean, and here you are, right there, just said, we're in February. So look at this now. Right before we came in here for our liquid lunch madness, look at it outside.
It's still cold though.
Still cold.
Still cold.
Still cold and nasty. Wild stuff.
Not supposed to be spring weather in winter.
Nah. But there you have it, Jonas. There you have it. Nasty weather out there this morning, and then it cleared up. It cleared up. So is it wait, Groundhog Day was the other day. So what is the rule? Did we I don't know anything. What happened this year? Did he see a shadow? And then if he sees a shadow, what is that about? Like,
I forgot.
I don't follow it as much myself either. It's like, is it gonna be a harsh winter out there? A harder winter? What's going
something
on?
about if he sees a shadow, it's more weeks of winter. If he doesn't, I forgot.
Yeah. We both rocking our springtime colors out there.
Oh yeah.
Got the Oreo goodness going on. It's time for baseball season.
Especially Oreo season
Now Super Bowl is over. Stick around on us, man. We talking about the Super Bowl today. All the things that were going on in the Super Bowl, man. Usher's halftime performance. We talking about
bad notes during the halftime performance.
Oh man. So we definitely gonna want you guys to be in the chat, man. Today we came to you a little late. You know how we do. Had a little detention today, messing with computer glitches over here. But now that we here, man, we about to rock out for the next hour right here on the Liquid Lunch, man. And let's get into this first top story, man. You know, for the people, man, for the people. All right. So, we're talking about Oreo season, Damon. Did you know this? In a unanimous decision, the Baltimore City Council has greenlit a bill that could usher in tobacco-free zones, well, particularly just in general, a tobacco-free era, Damon, at the stadiums. All right, and this includes Camden Yards, which is coming up. All right, and M&T Bank. All right, the legislation introduced by Councilman Christopher Burnett extends the tobacco ban to both fans and players. So those guys that like to, chew down on their, what do they call it? Dip. Yeah. They trying to ban the dip out here too. And I guess no cigarette smoking for players. You don't see that too much nowadays.
Players, I don't know how many players, but
that's like a back in the day thing.
No, well,
seeing a player smoke a cigarette.
It depends. No, man, you say back in the day.
Yeah.
Will you consider like the 2000s back in the day?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Late 90s. Yeah, well, nah. I know for a fact that some baseball players smoke cigarettes in the dugout.
All right, well there you go.
I mean, that's why they say it's a thing. Like say everybody keeps talking about chewing tobacco. Some of them dudes were smoking cigarettes.
Smoking cigarettes as well. All right, well here you go, Damon. They said those found violating this prohibition could face fines of up to $500 per occurrence. All right, advocates emphasize the role of athletes as being positive influences, especially on impressionable young fans. All right, Baltimore makes it the 17th Major League Baseball city to enact a tobacco ban in stadiums. All right, and this is pending Brandon Scott's approval. All right, so the law could take effect in 30 days if Brandon Scott says, go ahead and do that thing.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
All right, but the Orioles are reportedly supporting this initiative. So there you go, man. There you go. The Orioles like it. Marcus Jones is in the building. He's saying that 2000s is back in the day. Golly.
Okay, well, back in the day. I mean, the person who I know personally who was a cigarette smoker who You met him.
Oh, geez, you gonna throw him under the bus like that?
I mean, I'm not gonna name him, but I know he smokes a cigarette. He is a cigarette smoker.
Yeah.
And I know he's played. Well, you know, he played Major League Ball.
Yep.
And he would talk about, we smoke cigarettes in the dugout.
In the dugout.
Yeah, I mean, he was very open about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it depends what you call back in the day. I mean, look at people like David Wells. Did David Wells look like a picture of health?
He had the big belly. I know. Well, beer is like
drunk. He played drunk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like beer is the thing at baseball games. So you can't, we can't say anything about that. But apparently during this time, cigarette use isn't as prevalent as it used to be in the past. You and I have commented on just when I went to another city one time and I was like, wait a minute, they don't have a cigarette ban here? Like what's going on? I was kind of amazed that the restaurant and bar situation was the way that it was. So, things are changing.
Yeah, but the thing about this whole idea of athletes are role models, and it gets to the point where just how much do you need to dig into this player's personal life to raise your damn kids? It's just, we all looked up to pro athletes. We all we liked them, but we had parents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bronxdale rules, man. You already know.
So this whole idea of we have to police the players' behavior, while then it's none of your business what they're doing in the dugout. It's none of your business.
Well, and part of that now is, it's cameras everywhere, right? So everybody sees everything that's going on, right? Everything is, it's out there.
You've never seen them smoke cigarettes.
It's out there.
You've never seen them smoke cigarettes in the dugout.
That's true.
So I'm just saying, So, but yeah, I guess with smartphones, there's always some jerk. Oh, look at so and so smoking a cigarette in the dugout. So I guess that would be a problem.
Yeah.
But the cameras clearly weren't going to these players smoking cigarettes back in the day. They weren't doing it.
Back in the day.
Well, they had class.
All right. Well, hey, make sure you drop something in the comments, man. We always going to pop you up there, Zoners, man. Big shout out to Marcus Jones.
Non-smoker.
Yeah. Marcus Jones is saying, man, you can't be smoking in public like that anymore. He agrees with us, man. He agrees.
Yeah, I agree with him 100% when it comes to public.
Yeah, he's saying it's a public facility.
Yeah, but when you're a pro athlete in your dugout or in the locker room, look, if you got to catch some secondhand smoke because you're a reporter in there, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? If you a woman and you in the men's locker room and his man unit is out,
oh man,
I'm just saying you in there.
Wait. Jeez.
I'm just saying. We knew before the smoking ban, there were certain bars, if you went into them, you would smell like an ashtray.
When you came out,
yes.
Smell like a lit butt.
You know what I'm saying? If you went to Mount Rural Tavern, you smelled like not even good cigarette. You smelled like Mavericks. But if you went to Silver Shadows, you know what I'm saying, the Ghetto Fabulous Club in Columbia, you know what I mean? You didn't smell like an ashtray. I just leave it at that.
Yeah.
So you just, hey man, don't go in the dugout.
Right, true,
you don't want somebody to spit some skull on your feet.
Yeah, it's on this. Hey, make sure you drop a comment down in the comment section, man, whether you're following us on Instagram. And if you're on Instagram right now, come on, slide on over to YouTube, man. It looks a little better. The aspect ratio fits the phone better. It looks better on there. But we just post on Instagram basically to kind of let you guys know what's going on over here at Zone 16 Network, man. Make sure you follow us on all platforms. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for us. You're going to hear us say it all the time. Hit that like button for us. Come on through, man. We got Bernard King in the building, man. Bernard King in the building. He said interviewing in the locker rooms was awful. Awful. Not a good thing over there, man.
Bernard King, huh?
Yeah. Kang. Bernard Kang.
Bernard King.
Kang. Like Kang the Conqueror with it. Hey, he's a Kang.
That's a good one.
Good stuff right there,
I
man.
wonder if Bernard Kang is related to Sleepy Lloyd
Oh, they the same.
or Sam Gazelle.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I wonder if they're related.
All these hoopers out here, man. Hey, look. We're going to come back and holler at the hoopers some more, man. To talk all the Super Bowl wrap up that you guys got in you right now, man. We're going to run through it today, man. We got enough video for everybody. Let's go holler at these sponsors, and we'll be back with this Super Bowl talk. Y'all got to see how fast Damon moved, man, to get the phone down real quick. He out there, got one of his, oh, no, I can't say that. I don't want to incriminate you. Yeah, I don't, I don't want to tell him that kind of stuff, man. Hey, man, a lot of people, did you know anybody that had to get a refund for their Super Bowl flight?
Nope.
We do. We know somebody.
You do?
Ray.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Ray had to get his back. My mom.
Because the Ravens didn't go?
Yep. They had it all planned out. Thought it was all groovy.
You know I'm superstitious.
And got us. And they got us.
I never thought the Ravens were going.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all hear that? Wait a minute. That's an actual shot fired. For real. Oh, yeah, this should have been Come on, man.
I didn't.
Right before the San Fran game, you were in the group chat. You saw me arguing about it.
You never heard me say I think they're going.
When San Francisco got blown out by Philly, you heard me say it then. I was like, all right, here we go. Because if they saying that, when Philly got blown out by San Francisco, I'm supposed to.
With this team, I always feel like I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. Like I would have been happy if they went. I'm optimistic, but I didn't feel it. Like that year, like 2012.
You felt something special, something magic. You
Even
didn't get that vibe this year? Was Zay Flowers doing this little magic stuff? Man?
I got it from 2001 with Maryland. When Maryland won, I felt it.
Big Juan Dixon in the building.
I didn't feel it.
Go Terps.
I don't feel it. I'm going to say this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel with Lamar Jackson as the star of the team, I don't feel that he can do anything like Ray Lewis. Like Ray Lewis, it felt like that dude, him as the leader of the team, the spiritual leader, the face of the team, you felt like they could do anything.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that with them. I feel like, I feel like they may fumble on the goal line.
Not to be stereotypical, right? But Ray kind of gave that vibe that and I don't want to say it like this because I don't want to make it seem like a bad vibe, but he gave the vibe like he beat you up.
Yes. And
Lamar doesn't give me that vibe.
No, he doesn't.
You're not scared of Lamar as his teammate. you don't have that healthy fear of him. That you know what I mean? Like, man,
it's this sounds crazy. Ray Lewis seemed like he would give his soul, figuratively,
probably did,
and literally.
Yes,
he would give his soul to win a football game. and I feel like that energy. How many times you see on social media when they play these clips of Ray Lewis, they're like the greatest middle linebacker ever, and you'll see in the comments people saying, "I feel like suiting up right now. I feel like busting your MJ who was on included. He'll talk about it. I feel like getting suited up right now."
I got you.
So So I'm not saying I'm not optimistic with this team, but I just didn't. It wasn't. It's going to happen once. Those playoff runs they got through certain teams. It was just you felt it. I mean, even though the lights went out in New Orleans and all of that.
Yeah.
But once Flacco threw that Hail Mary, it was like it's inevitable. You just felt it. You felt it. No one was beating that team.
They saying in the chat that Roquan would beat our asses, but then I don't.
Nah, he ain't Ray Lewis.
He's smaller than Ray.
I don't care how big he is. He ain't Ray Lewis.
He's smaller than Ray. Little man out there. No, let me stop saying that about for Roquan come bust my head over.
Ray Lewis was violent.
All right, so look, here's what we got right here for you zoners. Let me put it up on the screen. All right, Super Bowl talk, man. Super Bowl talk. All right, Damon, Mahomes the man now. He's officially the great one.
He's the king. I've been saying that to you. He's the king.
All right, and then look, just for the zoners out there, I'm reading the stats for you right now. Mahomes is 15-3 in the playoffs, Damon, including the 3-1 mark in the Super Bowl. Sheesh. 3-1. All right. He's only the 13th. He became the 13th quarterback to start and win multiple Super Bowls. So there you go. He got the 31-20 victory over San Francisco. Then Kansas City beat him with Brady. I mean, Tampa Bay beat him with Brady, right? I'm looking it up here.
Yeah.
31-9.
He's been in 4 Super Bowls.
Yep.
He's 3-4.
3-1. 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
They beat. The Chiefs beat the Eagles, 38-35. All right, I'm looking at it right now. I'm scrolling through
that
here.
That was a fishy Super Bowl. It's a fishy calls. But, he was there.
This is the first time we had back-to-back Super Bowls since 2003, 2004. What y'all know about that zone? All right, what y'all know about that?
I hate him. I actually hate him. I really hate him. I hate Mahomes.
And then look. They see it up there on the screen, right? It's only a couple other quarterbacks that are in his category right now at this point. You see Tom Brady, 7 Super Bowl appearances. All right, by the time he was 26. Troy Aikman had 3 by the time he was 27. 29. Patrick Mahomes is 27 years old. And he's just been doing the thing. They got him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th on the win-loss record. So Brady's number 1, 7-3. I don't know how they have Elway. Well, Elway had 5 appearances. So that's what it is. Elway's up here. He went to the Super Bowl 5 times but lost 3 of them. So why they calling him a choke artist? What's going on with that?
Because he won 2 Super Bowls.
Because he won 2? All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give him that. Terry Bradshaw, 4-0, man. Look at Bradshaw right there underneath a Damon, 4-0 with his old. Yeah, Bernard King is saying, what is there to hate about Mahomes out there?
Well, I'll tell you what it is to hate.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Tell him what it is to hate, man.
Okay. First, I want you to answer me a question. You said he's 27?
He's 28 now.
28?
28 now. Yeah.
How old is Lamar Jackson?
A year behind him. Lamar just turned 27.
Okay. People keep talking about this poise and Lamar, and he has more experience.
Yeah.
They're the same age.
That's
so
true.
he was doing this at an age younger than Lamar. Younger than Lamar is now. When I look at him,
they came out around the same time. Lamar came out 1 year after him.
They are peers.
Yeah, okay.
They are peers.
Okay, I'll give you that.
I equate it to this. If you're a person, you had a foot race before, right? You raced a guy before.
Mm-hmm.
You ever raced a guy? I saw a funny story. Anyway, you race a guy.
Yeah.
And that guy's faster than you.
Yeah.
And you look at his back, You know, no matter what you do,
I can't beat him.
you ain't beating that guy.
You think that's what's going
I
on
think
with Lamar?
Mahomes is that to Lamar.
That's what's going on right now.
And much like I hated that guy I couldn't catch, I hate Mahomes. Gotta hate him, man. Because when I see our quarterback,
Yeah.
I see him, I just see a better product. I just do. I just see somebody that does things
Now,
it just doesn't do.
I mean,
I don't use the word
his dad was a professional athlete, so he, you know what I mean? Can we say that he was groomed well, right?
I ain't blaming anything, man.
He was groomed well.
Look, man, look. Johnny Unitas' dad was in a coal mine somewhere. So you can't look. I'm just saying what I see, and when I sit and watch it, it's like, damn, like dude is just straight up. He's just better. He's doing things, just simply his poise.
There it is.
You know, we watch, and you know, Lamar's the best of the second. He's the best of the second best.
Here's the basketball. Here's the basketball analogy from Bernard King. He said he's Barkley to Jordan. Lamar's Barkley.
Yes.
The freak of nature athlete. So he's going to get one appearance then, because Barkley had one, but he just couldn't beat Jordan. So hopefully.
Wait, whoa! When did he go to the Super Bowl? He got to get there. Barkley played in the finals.
That's what I'm saying. He got to get the one. That's what I said. Lamar.
Yeah, he got to get the one.
He got to get the one.
Look.
He ain't even Barkley right now. He like Dominique Wilkins or somebody.
Look. This isn't about poo pooing on Lamar.
Yeah.
He ain't getting no younger. And you got talented quarterbacks moving up. Other teams building. They're cherry picking the coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't think that this, if it didn't happen this year, it can't happen. I don't believe that. I don't buy into that.
Well, I mean, you see the other guy on the list right there, Peyton Manning. It took him a while to get his, and then John Elway. He lost his first three. He literally went and lost all three. He would have been, who's on that list right there at the bottom? He would have been Jim Kelly. Every time he went, Jim Kelly was the woulda, shoulda, coulda, the kicker game.
But he was in the Super Bowl 5 times. Like, we can't compare him to Jim Kelly.
No, not it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Jim Kelly went through the Super Bowl.
Uh-huh.
He's been to one AFC Championship game, which is he all right with me because that's all I wanted out of him. But Mahomes is winning Super Bowls.
All right. Well, look. Well, this was also taking place during the Super Bowl right here, Damon. Right, another discussion for the people, man. There's beef going on right now because of 2 national anthems. Social media is on fire, Damon, because a certain demographic does not like it that Lift Every Voice and Sing is considered the black national anthem. Now, during the Super Bowl, it was sung by Andra Day. I don't know much about that young lady. You know anything about her?
I mean, I've heard the name. I know she's been in stuff, but I don't.
Yeah. But this is the 4th year in a row that prior to beginning the Super Bowl now, they sing the national anthem, and then they sing the black national anthem, which is Lift Every Voice and Sing. All right. She's a Grammy. All right, there we go. I had to pull it up real quick. She's a Grammy winner. So Andra Day won, and she won a Grammy. All right. And the ceremony is always performed after the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. So they present that award, and then they sing the black national anthem.
How long have they been doing it?
This is the 4th year in a row.
Since the woke movement?
Yeah, fourth year in a row. All right.
Since the woke movement, right?
Yeah,
I'm just calling it what it is.
That, everybody else may be looking at the screen, and, this is what we do here. It's our story every day. If you aren't familiar with the gentleman's face, that is James Weldon Johnson. All right, because Lift Every Voice and Sing is based off of his poem, all right, that his brother eventually turned into the song that we hear performed today. All right, now the song itself, Damon, was performed for the first time in 1900. All right, not long after it was written. They actually say in 1919 to be more exact. So that as the black national anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing, was dubbed in 1919 the black national anthem by the NAACP. There you go. More than a decade before, the Star Spangled Banner was the national anthem. So people got beef that they're using "Lift Every Voice and Sing," but it actually was around, you know what I mean, and used as the national anthem prior to the Star Spangled Banner. So think about that.
Well, first of all, the Star Spangled Banner wasn't always sung or sang at sporting events.
At sporting events.
That came about at one point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so this being a new thing, that's not, you know, we're old enough to remember when they didn't sing the Canadian national anthem.
Yeah.
We were around before the Toronto Raptors and, you know what I mean, and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But personally, I don't like it.
Oh.
I feel it's a black thing. Stay out. Leave it out. Leave it out
of sports. Keep it for ourselves.
It's ours. Ain't nothing blacker than a bunch of black people at a black event, and this being sang, and we say, you know, lift every voice and sing.
Yeah.
And no one else knows the words. Ain't nothing blacker than that. Then everybody humming victory. And nobody knows the words. That's blackness right there. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
No one needs to know what we doing. It's like we so hell bent on, you know, being accepted.
Now I wonder, does this coincide with when Jay-Z took over the planning of the Super Bowl? Has that been about 4 years now?
It could. Yeah. He may be part of the woke movement.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Maybe, but I don't think it should be a part of. I mean, why? What's the point? I mean, you have black players. I mean, you know, it's mostly made up of black players, but this is not a black. This is NFL. Leave that. It's almost like you're showing your hand with everything. It's almost like when the enemy gets to know you, they know everything about you. They know what you do at your events. They know what you do in your black churches.
Yeah.
This should be something saying at black events.
I got you. Okay.
Because you got Samoan players also.
Tell us what you think in the chat zone as we see you out there laughing and commenting, man. What do you think about "Lift Every Voice and Sing" being the black national anthem? I mean, of course,
the words to it.
Yeah, of course, there's no objection to that. I think everybody just know like the chorus, man. Like you said, a couple lines. You know, I don't even want to admit to that. Dang, why I say that?
That's a black. It's very black of us. Just like no one knows certain words to Good Times theme. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the theme song.
Hallelujah. You know, nobody knows what they're saying. You know,
the Dave Chappelle skit right there. Bernard King saying too much culture exposure.
Thank you.
Well, look, all right, so we talking culture exposure. So bam, we're gonna put it up on the screen for you right there. Everybody was exposed to this culture, man. That guy went out there and did the thing, man. Usher for the halftime show, man. They gave him 15 minutes. That's like half of a concert performance. You know, most people usually get like a 45-minute set. So it's a third of usually what they do. So that was he got a lot of songs in there, man. How'd you feel about the halftime show?
It was nice.
That's all he has to say. We know silence is golden, man. If shots fired, silence is golden. I mean, now look. All right, so for the fam out there, man, let me go ahead put a little interlude there behind us, man. For the fam out there. All right, now Usher came out at 16, Damon. So he been around for a minute. Yeah. He nipping on our heels, like you were saying. I remember younger Usher more than I remember older Usher. 16 years old, rose to fame in the late 1990s, following the release of his second album, what they're saying was most popular, My Way. All right, it spawned his first Billboard Hot 100 #1 single, Nice and Slow. I think everybody remembers that.
I don't.
Doing it nice and slow? Come on, that's like,
I don't.
You don't remember that?
I know a lot of his music, but I actually don't know the song you're talking about.
All right, and then he had two other top singles on there, You Make Me Wanna and My Way.
Yep, I remember both of those.
All right, then his third album came out in 2001, And he saw continued success from that album with 2 #1 singles, "You Remind Me" and, of course, the famous "You Got It Bad." Right? Everybody knows about "You Got It Bad." And then the 3rd single from that album was "You Don't Have to Call."
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then that album sold 8 million copies worldwide. So, I mean, all right, Usher's on the come up and see it. He won his first 2 Grammy Awards for Best Male R&B Vocal Performance consecutively in 2002 and 2003. So after that 3rd album, he had arrived. You know what I mean? He had arrived, and now he's there, man. Usher sold 33 million albums worldwide, 81 million digital songs in the United States alone, and then they also say that what is this saying? So wait a minute. Sold 33 million albums, and then they're saying that he sold 150 million records worldwide. So there's that difference again between album and record. We got to figure this out, David. What is the difference between an album and a record?
Maybe singles.
Singles, yeah, the record might be a single. Yeah. All right. Now he's got nominations out the wazoo right here, man. 8 Grammys, 12 Soul Train Music Awards, 8 American Music Awards. He's even got 3 Guinness records. What was he doing to get a Guinness Book World Record out here? He was dancing for a long time.
I was going to say something that I'm not going to say, but yeah, maybe.
Well, look, there you go, man. Dion Malone is chiming in. Peace to the sisters out there, man. One of our longtime zoners out there. She's saying that Nice and Slow was on repeat in the 90s, Damon. So you better get with it.
I missed it because he's a false king.
Oh, Damon couldn't wait to fire the shot.
He is. He's a false king.
Who's the real? Who's the real one for the people? Let
we
them
all
know.
know what the king of R&B is. We all know what the king is. And all this Usher hubbub, hullabaloo that's going on is because the real king is incarcerated and they're force feeding us Usher. Usher's cool. He's cool. We all love Usher. We love Usher. We do. But this is nothing but a campaign to make us forget that we don't have a king. The king of R&B is incarcerated, right? We can say whatever we want. People don't. I mean, look. By all accounts, he did some very horrible things, but he was still the king of R&B. People turned a blind eye for 30 years, and during them 30 years, he amassed a lot of music. Okay, and if you don't know, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, dog.
Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Usher never wore the crown.
Firing
He
shots.
never wore the crown.
Never wore the crown.
No, he's a duke. He's maybe a prince. He's a prince, a duke. Name one of those other titles they use in England for royals.
Lord.
He's a lord.
Lord.
Yeah, you know. He's not a peasant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, clearly he was the Lord of Atlanta, man. He brought them all out, man. Had Luda on the stage with him. Had Lil Jon. Had Jermaine Dupri up there looking crazy. A lot of people mistaken CeeLo. They thought Jermaine Dupri was CeeLo for some reason. I don't know why.
Could you imagine if the king of R&B performed for Super Bowl? Could you imagine how many songs he could do?
It's a family show.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, because I mean he got. I almost gave it away.
Come on now, because you know what he's going to end with.
Yeah,
you know what he's going to end with flapping wings.
Yeah,
okay, all right.
Almost gave it away.
All right, he's going to end with that, and everybody's going to be tearing up and taking their big lighters out. And I graduated to that song. Yo, Big Mama was there that day. Come on now, come on. This dude is, like I said, I like Usher. But people acting like Usher is like the next coming.
Yeah, well, he had her on stage with him playing the guitar. I didn't know she had that kind of talent where she was playing instruments like that. And then of course, you see it on the screen right there, Alicia Keys now.
Oh my God!
Of course, Cameron and Mace, they talking about why Usher like creeping up on dudes' wives like that from behind. And what's going on in that bottom picture right there? That's just entertainment? That's just entertainment. Huh?
Hey man, look, the real king of R&B He didn't need to do all that.
He didn't need to do all of that.
He don't need to do all that.
Ain't even got to do all that.
He can sit at his piano.
Like Alicia.
Yes. Oh my God, that note, that first note.
The beginning, the opening note, all zoners, what was going on out there with the opening note?
I've heard werewolves make better.
Oh.
Better. Look, man.
She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready.
Nah.
She wasn't ready.
I think Usher's, he's a great artist, man. It's just, I'm just confused. And then I didn't know white people liked him so much. It's kind of icky hearing white men talk about Usher. Have you heard like the guys on 105.7, the sports show? Yeah. They talk about, oh yeah, I know this Usher song, that Usher song. I thought Usher was ours.
Apparently not.
Apparently he's not. Apparently he belongs to the streets.
He's for the streets. Well, look, let me pop this up here. All right, so this goes with your conversation right there, man. Dion Malone chiming in again. She says, I think they have different types of R&B. Jailbait was more sensual. Usher is more relationships.
Come on now.
Usher is
Come
more
on now. When a woman's fed up, that ain't about relationships.
I mean, this is coming from a zone out there.
Come on now. I don't see nothing wrong. Come on now.
Yeah.
Go on. We can take it all the way back to the early 90s with the king R&B.
Take it all the way
all the way back to the early 90s. This guy there is nothing Usher has ever done other than be a great dancer than the king R&B. And he has come on. I would put Step in the Name of Love against any dance Usher song ever. Any cookout. It's such a good song that some places have refused to be on code.
And they still play it.
And you know what's going to happen? You're going to be at a barbecue. You're going to be at Melba's on Greenmount Avenue.
And you're going to be stepping in the name of love.
No, you know what's going to happen to you? You'll be sitting there with your plate of fried fish and French fries, and and they're playing, and you're like, damn. Yeah, you bobbing your head like, wait a minute. I'm not supposed to like this. I'm not supposed to like this. Because he's the king of R&B.
Well, look, we getting away from it now. Halftime shows now, Damon. If you perform at a Super Bowl halftime, you become the king of something, man. Because you see, after J-Lo and Shakira performed, their YouTube views shot up to 302 million. Dr. Dre, Snoop and them shot up 251. I mean, it's just the most watched clips out there. Everybody's looking at them. Everybody's seeing what they're doing. Rihanna song sales jumped 390%, and searches for Fenty went up 838% after her performance last year.
If you took
Usher's about to blow. He just came out with a new album on Friday.
If you take Usher out of there, everybody you named, if you take Usher, just leave him out of this, because I actually genuinely like Usher, so I don't want to throw him into this.
Yeah.
But you can take everybody else you just named and ball them all up. And I think the king of R&B is better than all of them.
We'll still do him dirty.
I think he's better than all of them balled up together.
Okay.
That's how much the king of R&B, how much product I believe he has.
And they said, I'm looking at a stat here. It's not up on the screen, but now, so last year's performance with Rihanna, 115 million people streamed the Super Bowl. When the halftime show came on, it jumped to 118. So, it was eyes on, like you said. It's people out here talking about Usher that don't normally talk about Usher.
Good for him.
He about to blow up, man.
Well, he's had a great career.
About to blow up.
He's had a great career. He could retire now, and he's good.
He don't know you nothing.
No, I'm saying he's had a great career. But it's just, come on, man. We really gonna act like that him being like the guy hasn't been a thing that's been kind of been pushed in the last couple of years.
Was the
residency in Vegas and everything.
You saw him roller skating, and the roller skating phenomenon, like roller skating is making a major comeback right now. Shout out to my guy Leonard Morgan out there.
Never went away.
Yeah,
man.
so you saw him perform at halftime on the skates. So you know the deal, man. Usher's the guy right now, man. Gotta give him his flowers while he's here.
Man, he seems to be a pretty decent guy.
Give him his flowers.
Unlike the king of R&B. I think They need a super group to take down the King of R. Like what's TQ's boy in Marvel? What's his boy?
Kang the
Thanos.
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 Yeah.
The King of R&B is Thanos.
Thanos.
They need to get all the half kings and fake kings. They need to get a super group. Usher,
Justin
Maxwell, D'Angelo, Miguel. Let Chris Brown get up there and dance. Who else we got? Ruffins from Baltimore. Let Cisco get up there and scream a little bit. They all need to attack the King of R&B. They need to record all of his songs.
Go after.
Yes. And then raise a new King of R&B.
Well, there it is, man. There it is, fam. Y'all see it. Let me blow my nose real quick. Give me a little. Let us get a little powder break right now, man. And we'll be back in a second after we holler at our sponsors, man. Y'all know the deal. Yeah, fam, you see it up on the screen, man. Make sure you head on over to 5707 Bel Air Road, man. Dubs got the Orioles jacket on over there, and I know a lot of Orioles fans like to go through and holler at Jeremy, the bartender over there, man, and get their liquid lunch on, watch some Orioles games. It's almost that time, almost time for spring training, man. Almost that time. All right. We always come with the inspiration during our show too, man, because we always like to talk about our story out here. So, part of our story is being born, man. A lot of these born days out here, Damon. So we got some interesting ones today. What you know about this, Damon? Oh. Today is rapper Freedom Williams. Can we call him a rapper?
Yeah.
All right, so
Yes.
Freedom Williams of CNC Music Factory. He was born today. How about Randy Moss, man? Today is Randy Moss's birthday, man. Shout out to Rand, West Virginia out there, man. Today is Randy Moss's birthday as well. And then, the ladies aren't going to be outdone out here, man. Big shout out to Flow Assist, Natalie Stewart from Flowetry, man. Today is that sister's birthday, man. You see it up there, man.
Did you like Flowetry?
Hey. They were okay. They were okay.
I mean,
they are.
The homegirl singing, and she's singing words and blah, blah, blah. Be quiet and let her sing.
Let her do her thing.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Well, hey.
Marsha Ambrose, that was the other one.
Marsha Ambrose. Yeah. So this is the other girl's birthday today. Now, like you said, man, rapper Freedom Williams out there. He had a couple Hot 100 #1 songs out there, man. Gonna Make You Sweat. Everybody Dance Now. Here We Go. Things That Make You Go All of those songs hit #1 on the Hot Dance Music Club.
Early 90s stuff right there.
Yeah. He used to do his thing, man. We get to cut it up. How about this guy right here, man? Randy Moss definitely was the man. You know what I mean? He set the NFL single season touchdown reception record with 23. And then he also did it as a rookie with 17. 17. So, happy birthday to those individuals.
Did he win with the Patriots?
They lost. Remember, they had the perfect season until the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, he did.
When Eli Manning and the New York Giants came in, beat those guys, man. Beat those guys. Their birthday. All right, and now we also, we always like to talk music here. and definitely the hip hop. On this day in history, Damon, 2 albums for you that were released. All right, February 13th. How about Tupac, All Eyes on Me, and the Fugees with the score?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, those are February 13th releases right
I
there.
vividly remember those albums being like vividly. You know what I'm saying? You know, certain times in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In your life, because what was going on, people who listened to them, or how you were, presented the albums.
Yeah. All Eyes on Me, Tupac.
Yeah, some friends of ours in college, you know, you and I didn't really like the Fugees. Am I putting you out there by saying?
No, you ain't. You can go ahead and say that, man. That wasn't our thing. The Fugees wasn't our thing.
You remember they had the song before this album, Nappyheads, and a buddy of ours had the radio show. And just played it over and over and over.
Say his name, man. Big shout out to Big Birmingham out there, man. Savon Johnson, man. Help us get our start in bloviating, professional bloviating.
Yes, he did.
What were the call letters for the College Park radio show?
WMUC.
There you go, man. Yeah. So we've been doing this for over 30 years now. At this point, man, going to getting behind the mic.
We were on the airwaves.
Yeah, talking to people, man. Letting them know. 40s. Yeah.
At 3 a.m.
Yes.
Did we come on at 3 a.m. or did we come on at midnight? Was it midnight to 3 a.m. or 3 a.m. to 6 a.m.?
No, it was 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. That's why it was short lived, man. Because it was hard. It was hard coming on at 3 o'clock.
You're right, because the sun was coming. And
when
we were
would
on
go
South
back.
Campus. Yeah, we were on. Yeah, damn. But yeah, he played that song over and over, tried to make us like it. We're like, dude, the girl's cute, but we're not listening. We're not listening to this.
Not listening to it.
And then it came out, and some other buddies of ours locked us. It was like, yo, you gotta listen.
Tried to force us to listen to the album.
Like, no.
Well, hey, Ray Askins is in the chat. Big shout out to Ray Askins out there. He's saying that he remembers this day and he chose Tupac.
I chose neither. How about that?
Didn't buy either one of those.
I didn't buy either one of these albums. I've never bought either one of these. I've owned Tupac's album, but I've never actually spent my own money on that album.
Man, you are absolutely correct. Well, also on this day in history, Damon, since it's that time, it's Black History Month, man. So we sitting here spitting it out, man. Joseph L. Searles became the first black floor member and floor broker in the New York Stock Exchange. All right, so all those guys out there, man, Earn Your Leisure, Wall Street Trapper. This young man right here, who's up on the screen right now, you can give thanks to him. He worked as a floor partner in the firm of Nieberger, Loeb and Company. So it happened on this day in history, February 13th. February 13th. Also, all right, well, Damon has the right jacket on today. Because the first successful organized Negro League, Damon, was established at the YMCA in Kansas City, Missouri by Andrew Rube Foster, who served as the president right there. That's Andrew Rube Foster up there on the screen. Now, look, he was getting his Satchel Paige on out there. He was pitching, coaching, and running the league. He organized the Negro League. All right. Managed and played for the Chicago team until his retirement in 1926. So on February 13th night, this was actually 1920 when he started the first successful Negro League. And you know that's our thing. I got the props around here somewhere. I don't know where my Negro League hat is.
Kansas City. I have a Monarch hat.
Yeah, I mean we wore Negro League hats. That was our
Black Sox.
That was our baseball thing. Ethiopian Clowns, you know what I mean? All of them. Hillendale Giants, Baltimore Elite, you know.
Back when you might get cracked on because no one knew.
No, they didn't know what team it was. Yeah, they didn't know what team it was, and we definitely were the fitted hat guys with that kind of stuff.
You got a fake Orioles hat.
You'll be down one day. You'll realize what this orange bee really means, man. You'll be down one day.
And Baltimore has a lot of rich Negro League history.
Jimmy Day. Leon Day.
Yeah.
Leon Day Park over there. Big shout out to what's Emerson? What's their zip code over there?
I think it's 29.
Zone 29. Big shout out to them over there. All right. Now how about this, Damon?
How cool would it be if we still had the Negro Leagues? How cool would that be?
All right. Now, definitely a way to end the show here with a powerful conversation. Today is considered Black Love Day, Damon. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. A.O. Handy Kendi founded Black Love Day, a cultural celebration affirming black love in 1993 on February 13th. In the midst of the Black Lives Matter, the holiday celebrated on February 13th has grown in popularity. All right. So there you go. You can go.
Did you ever heard of this?
Black Love Day. I actually, big shout out to Ticia Samuel out there, man. Hopefully she's watching it, or she'll probably be watching us when she comes back home from work. And hey, if you guys are out there, make sure you're smashing that thumbs up, boys. Smashing that like button, keeping us in the algorithm. But I learned about it from Ticia Samuel.
On February 13th, 1993, I was in Philly.
Yeah. City of Love. Brotherly love.
We had me, Savon, who you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, Birmingham.
Me, him, and a buddy of ours named Aaron. We all drove up to Philly. We basically just snuck up to Philly. Just drove up.
Went up there.
Just went up there randomly. The day before, never forget, it was the day before Valentine's Day. And I remember now we're in Philly, so this is the 90s Philly.
Yeah.
And some crazy looking white woman with leather was like, something along the lines of,
oh, geez. She fired shots.
I'll be your Valentine.
Oh.
Yeah.
On Black Love Day. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
She
knew it wasn't Black Love Day.
She knew before you.
But it's like when I saw that year, I'm like, wait a minute. I know where I was.
Yeah. She knew before you. So, all right, so that, hey, well, there you have it, fam, man. All the zoners out there, man. We know we won't be on the air tomorrow, right? Because, we don't usually come to you on Wednesdays. But, hey, you might want to start checking for us, man, because I was down Matriarch Coffee Cafe down the harbor over the weekend. We're going to talk some more about it on Thursday. But, man, yeah, there's some things cooking where we might be there on Wednesdays and doing some things from down there. But tomorrow is Valentine's Day. But today, like I said, since this is our month, this is our story. Today is our day, man. Black Love Day. So make sure you send some emojis out there to the one you love. Make sure you go grab yourself some flowers for today and tomorrow, some candies or something, some treats, some sweets. Some sweets for the sweet on Black Love Day today.
Whose romantic music you like the best?
Romantic music that I like the best.
It can't be the king of R&B.
Nah, it's not going to be the king of R&B. Where we going? Old school, new school, true school? What we doing?
Old school.
Old school?
Old school. Classic, yeah.
Then we either going Marvin or Teddy, right?
Okay. All right.
We going Marvin or Teddy.
What about Smokey Robinson? Too smooth?
Yeah.
You sure?
Little too soft
too
for
smooth?
the black. Yeah, a little too soft for the black love for me.
Oh, okay.
You know. New school. Let me holler at. I gotta say it, man. Maxwell's my guy, man. Maxwell comes through in the clutch for you on Black Love Day, man. He's clutch. What you think?
Hey, Maxwell makes great stuff, man. Yeah. You can't beat Maxwell. And I like D'Angelo, but D'Angelo, you don't know what the hell he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, Ray Askin shouting out Teddy Pete. Teddy. They shouting out Teddy in the chat.
Teddy Pete is the king of kings.
He's
the king of kings of R&B.
He's the champagne of R&B.
He is the what do they call Barack, our all-time president.
Yeah.
Teddy Pete is the all-time king of R&B.
Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out, man, with Teddy P, man.
Can't beat him. I mean, look, in order to be the king, women have to love you. Guys have to have no beef with you and cool to listen to you.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't be the king of R&B if dudes don't want to really they don't see you as like, that guy. Teddy P was a halfway tough guy. Then he could sing.
Mm-hmm.
Women liked him. Man, you couldn't beat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't hear your father listening to Teddy P and think, dang, he really listened to some soft music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas if he had on, like, I don't know, Johnny Mathis. Or maybe the stylistics of one of them falsetto groups. You may say,
like Ghostface. He's like Ghostface Killer out here. Hey, look, another comment from the Peanut Gallery out there, man. Bernard King is saying he's giving a big shout out on Black Love Day to all the wives and the sides. Uh-oh. They starting trouble out here, Damon. They firing shots, man.
I thought the 15th was like the official
side day. So it's Black Love. So you got a couple days now. You got a 3-day span to make sure you cover everybody. You got Black Love Day today. You got Valentine's tomorrow, and then you got this.
For your black woman, your white woman, and your side.
Oh man, what is going on?
Valentine's Day.
What is going on? What is going on? It is getting crazy.
What I'm saying, you said if Black Love Day is today, then what's tomorrow?
What's tomorrow? Hey, we celebrate today, y'all. Let Damon know, man. We celebrating it today, man. So make sure you go out there, man, because it is Black Love Day, fam. Wait, it's been another one, man. Another power hour for the people. How you feel?
Always a good day.
Always a good day. Always a good day. All right. Hey, we appreciate y'all for zoning in, man, as usual.
Go give Hallmark their pound of the flesh.
Yeah, make sure you come back on Thursday, man, around 12 noonish. You know how we do here on Grand Day Baltimore, man. We come through, we bloviate. We got a lot more to talk about. We got more of our story to share this month. Man, so stick around. Come back through. We out of here. Peace. Oops, I gotta find the right thing to put up. Oh, Damon, what are you doing?
My bad.
We out of here, man.